Good morning. My name is Mills Prater. I'm 10 years old and 4th grade at Cherokee Bay Elementary School. When I was 4 years old, I had two big ideas I was committed to accomplishing. Number one was being Spider-Man. Number two was being in a running race. Now I was 4. The possibilities were endless in my mind. My parents' minds, it was more like an impossibility. Now as far as Spider-Man went, they were right. That didn't happen. Even after I changed my name to Spider-Man.
It's true.
But I finally pestered my parents enough that they entered me in a 1 mile fun run for arthritis. It was all a joke to them. I thought I would get bored and tired after the first 5 minutes. My family came out in full support of me. Well, some of them. This is my twin sister, Alex. She does not share my dream. She ain't good in the mornings either.
Sadly, it's true.
Nonetheless, my parents did the parts for me that I couldn't do for myself, like signing up, raising support, and getting that headband I so desperately needed. Now, my dad walked beside me while I ran, laughing in surprise. You see, no one thought I could do it. But not only did I finish that race, I ran the entire time. I never could have been happier.
And she was cute, too.
I got a wonderful trophy for that race, but only found out years later that my parents had that trophy made, and I didn't really win anything. But nothing could take away from me that I was small and had done something big. The real thought I want to introduce here is that little kids can do far more than people think they can. We start off without limits in our imaginations, and even though some aren't realistic, some are worth pursuing. I began to get older and notice more of the world around me. I began to notice people whose lives didn't look like mine. One time in particular, my family was hosting, no, not my family, Mom just had a heart attack. My church was hosting homeless families. We went and had a meal with these children. They were fun and regular kids. It made me so sad after being with them that I was going home and they were going to sleep in a classroom at my church. They didn't have what I have. A house, a bed, a yard, a place to call their own, a place to pretend you're on a bobsled team. In the middle of the summer. In the middle of the summer. I thought about those children for a while. Other than that one night, our paths never crossed again. My world was small again. Out of sight was out of mind. My world was filled with school, friends, and sports. Everyone looked just like me again. Until one day, in art class, my teacher, Miss Francis, was a little fed up with the classroom of kids lacking appreciation. She said, "Listen up. There are children out there that would give anything to be in your shoes." And I started to remember. And I started to remember. Our counselor came to our room one day and started talking about TEDx. This was it. My passion flared. I ran to my friend Rosemary, and we determined that we would do something big. We wanted to be a part of something bigger than ourselves.
I'm Rosemary, also 4th grade at Cherokee Bay. When me and Mills decided we were going to do something big, we were so excited, but we were forgetting to look before we left. In a nutshell, it was pretty much a disaster. A very big disaster. We made flyers, passed around the street, set up 2 huge, really big buckets, and put them at the front of our school to collect donations. We spent days, and I mean days, with this crazy sign that we never used. Our brains were cranky and ideas, but we needed a little help.
That sign is still in my room, in my garage today.
This was our story. It all started when our principal, Miss Bell, was in Mountain Brook Village at a store called the Impeccable Pig. She was talking to someone about the school. And the manager had been wanting to partner with the school to do a drive for those who are less fortunate for a while now. that week. And then Miss Bell thought of us and how we had our project, shall we say, limping along. We met the manager, Miss Courtney. She was willing to give a discount to those who donated. But what did we have to do with it? And that's when Care to Share was born. Who is Care to Share? We are. We decided that we would be a part of Miss Courtney's tribe by doing the work. She's a busy lady, you know. So we made the signs, advertised on the Facebook page, and decided that we would bring the donations to the Love Lady Center. We decided that we would do a coat drive for homeless kids and donate to the Love Lady Center. And then the next thing we knew, we were the Pitbull Pig doing a news interview.
And two little girls are also trying to help people in need. They're teaming up with a local store to help keep people warm this time. Fourth graders are working to make an impact on their community.
And they're starting by helping keep people very warm. Rosemary and Mills Prater are working on a coat drive to help many children served by the Love Lady Center. The two girls are teaming up with a shop in Elbrook now is offering people a discount if they donate coats to the cause.
Most people think little kids can't really do stuff like big, and they're lying. Little kids don't have that much power like grown-ups do. But with a little help of grown-ups and ideas, little kids can. They can do anything they want.
Wow, incredible girls. Rosemary and Mills have been even selected to give a TED Talk dealing with the value of valuing yourself and others. Their coat drive will be included in the presentation.
We're selling our t-shirts on our Facebook page. On the front, they say, Care to Share. And on the back, it's a quote from Dr. Seuss. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It really isn't. It's not.
We will always give thanks to the grown-ups that have come beside us. To Miss Courtney at the Impeccable Pig, to Miss Witcher, our counselor, to Miss Bell, our principal, and to our parents. Grown-ups are out there that want to help. The point of all this is to dream big.
Start pursuing something larger than yourself. Do something big.
What if every kid in the world started to pursue whatever's waiting at their finish line?
The world would be full of kids.
Doing big things.
What about you?
What's your dream?
What's waiting at your finish line? We are Rosemary
And Mills.
and
And we've only just begun to do big things.